Hello, I'm Stanislav Jerabek from Tropic, and I will show you the last part about our ORSHIN demo setup. It's the demonstrated threat model. Here, if you scroll down in our repo, just decided, we have taken the attack defense framework prepared by one of our partners from the ORSHIN project, and this attack defense framework, or ADF, was created because of the other used threat model solutions was not ready for IoT devices. They were too much big picture, so we needed for IoT something much more specific and much more detailed. So that's why ADF was created. But on the other hand, it was not so easy to use. So we tried to get it together with MITRE Embed, which is one of those big picture threat models, but I would say widely used. And the result is this, our extended ADS. As you can see, we have 4 parts of the work when creating threat model for anything. It's system and attacker modeling, threat identification, threat ranking, and defense strategy. I will show you another pages. All of them are under this link. Here's our fork of the ADF itself. The important part why I'm showing is that here you can see the AD object, which gives us an attack, defense policies and mechanics inside those policies, then attack surface, attack vector, attack model, tags, and some other optional fields like risk scores, CV numbers, CWE numbers, so on. With our threat model, the first part, the system and attacker models, is the same. With threats enumeration, we made a mapping between ADF and MITRE Embed to get them together, and we have also visualized the results. Here under the links you can see YAMLs with lists of attack surfaces of the properties of the device you want to model for. And now I will show you how it works with MITRE Embed. Here is the properties mapper for MITRE Embed, and you can just click some properties of the device and you will get, as the result, CSVs with applicable threats and so on. You can go much deeper in detail and follow other steps. With our ADF, it's very similar. Here you can see some mappings. For example, we have mapped physical MITRE Embed and a physical part of ADF in this file. Here you can see surfaces, then attack vectors for the surfaces from the ADF object. Here are the listed attacks with attack vectors and attack surfaces. When I go back, here you can see this model, for example, Bluetooth YAML. If I open that, here is the listing of those surfaces. You will just keep those which are important for your device, and you will delete the others. So it's very similar as with MITRE. Here you are checking, in our case you are deleting the non-relevant, but kind of same. And as the result, here you have threat enumerations and threat catalogs in threat enumerations, you can see the listing very similar to the previous I was showing, but here are the only relevant to your device as you have modeled the attack surfaces. And here in threat catalog, you can see the attacks, their mapping to MITRE threat IDs, and also risk values got from CVSS scorings. The blue ones with hyperlinks, those are ADF attacks. You can go to look at them. Here under the hyperlinks, there are attacks from the AD objects. You could see more in detail if you would like to. And those without hyperlinks are listed only from the MITRE. So you can go to MITRE, for example, via this link and look for other details from the MITRE embed threat catalog. So here is how threats enumeration is changed. You have seen the visualization part. You have also seen the threats ranking with the CVSS risks in those files. Well, and defense strategy is still the same. It really doesn't matter which threat model you use. In the end, you just have to make a strategy how to defend against the found vulnerabilities. Thank you.
You can find all of the code and tools on GitHub. Download it, test it, give it a try.